Well, isn't he quite the handsome one?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another G.I. Joe review. Today we will be taking a look at the Resolute Cobra Commander individual version. Now why do I say that? Well, because there's another version of this figure that comes in a pack of like all the Resolute Cobra enemy figures, and really the major difference is that one's got a knife, and maybe he has the gold Cobra symbol. I'm not sure, because I don't have that figure, and I'm too lazy to look it up. So anyway, let's get into what we usually do and take a look at the accessories. So here we have Cobra Commander's 3 main accessories. Now I know the helmet comes off, but I'm not taking it off my Resolute Cobra Commander because I know from personally handling it and from other reviews that if you take it off, it's a bitch to get on and stay on. So anyways, let's start off. Sorry about that, but anyways, as I was saying, let's start off with the base. It is a nice standard, I guess you could say, 25th anniversary style base, or at least I think that's the kind of base it is. Now, it's got the one peg hole, the Cobra the enemy symbol, or just Cobra symbol, and the codename Cobra Commander on the front. Other than that, it's a nice standard base, nice and solid. Anyway, let's take a look at his other accessories. Next we have his gun. This thing is very small, like just about as big as a thumbnail, so yeah, very small. You know, you can fit it in his hand nicely. The biggest gripe with this is, if you drop it, you're probably going to lose it. Like that. Now let's set that off to the side. And have a nice look at his sword. Now, I don't know about many Cobra Commanders having swords aside from like the one with the masked head instead of the helmeted one. But other than that, I like this sword. It's very nice. It's nice and painted up. Unlike the swords of the last 2 figures I've reviewed, you know, it's got a nice silver blade, a nice golden hilt, and a black handle, which the figure can hold securely. In fact, now I will show you how to apply these accessories on the figure now, even though it shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, let's go. Oh. So anyway, here we have the figure and all of his accessories. Let's get that out from back there. Now, his base, it's easy. Just plug his foot in there. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Let's fix up the camera a bit. There we go. Gun, just simply get his hand, plop it in there. Nice and easy, nice and easy. He holds it fairly securely. A lot better than Storm Shadow anyways. And for the sword, you can either set it in his hand, same way, just put it in there. Well, that's a nice stern grip. Now I can flick it and it won't fall out. You know, he looks very nice with it in hand. Or you can put it in the sheath on his side, which you see that right there. Just put the sword in. Nice and easy. It is nice and smooth. I like the accessories, although I'm a bit bummed out that I didn't get the version with the knife. Now for articulation. Okay, now for articulation. He's got a standard Joe ball joint at the head. Looks up that far, down that far, a little bit hindered by his, I wouldn't necessarily call it a cloak, but his little cape. His arm goes up that far, back that far again because it's hindered by the cape. Goes out that far. A standard bend at the shoulder and a swivel at the wrist. The other arm can go out that far, so a little bit less than the other arm and back that far. Again, the same. Sorry for that skip. I had to take the dogs out. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. He's got what looks like a waist rotation, but I'm pretty sure it's just a chest rotation as is standard. And his legs go that far forward, that far back, that far out. And he does have double joints at the knees, but because of his skirt thingy, they can only go out about that far. And he's got the swivel and hinge at the feet. Now for some comparisons. Now starting off the comparisons, we will start off with a figure that isn't my own, but rather my father's 25th anniversary hooded Cobra Commander, who I hope I don't have to deal with bases like I did in the, Snake Eyes review. But anyway, he looks pretty cool next to him. No. I like his royal blue or almost purplish color on him, but I gotta be honest, I like the paler and muted blues of the Resolute Cobra Commander. Let's set him off to the side. And another one of my dad's figures, the 25th anniversary Armored Cobra Commander. I really like this guy. He's probably one of my other favorite Cobra Commander designs. People have their opinions on that, but out of all of them, he's probably within my top 3. Resolute being number 1, him being number 3, and now for our final Cobra Commander for our comparisons, my number 2 design, the original design from the, what was it? Oh yes, I believe it was like 50th anniversary or something like that, 3-pack, which came with the Screaming Duke and regular Cobra soldiers. I believe he was under the claws, but anyway, these two look great together, even though they act nothing alike. I like the blue of his uniform a bit more, but I love this design a lot more. So anyway, let's set off Cobra Commander to the side and bring out my Bat. No, he's very cool, very cool. I'm pretty sure bats are in Resolute. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that, but the bat does look cool next to him. Let's set him off to the side for our final 2 to compare. The Dollar General Snake Eyes. They look very nice next to each other. You could probably display them in some pretty cool stuff. Let's set him off to the side. And finally, what I'm pretty sure is the 25th anniversary Duke. I'll have to look that up later. But anyways, these two look really nice to each other, especially due to the fact that they both have fairly muted colors on their clothes, so that helps out a lot. Anyway, let's get into some final thoughts. Now, my final thoughts on this guy are, if you're a G.I. Joe fan, especially if you're a G.I. Joe Resolute fan, pick this guy up. I know he has some hindrances due to his little cape and skirt, but it doesn't matter. He looks badass either way. If you can find him loose or mint in packaging, with or without knife, as I said, pick him up. He's probably one of my favorite pieces, and I think maybe could be one of your favorite pieces. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Peace out.
Subscribe to the channel I command you.